What's good, YouTube? If you love basketball, you have come to the right place. My name is Wiseman, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing the 6 teams that have a legitimate chance in winning the 2021 NBA Finals. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for everything Hoop Talks. I have been out of order in the past, week. I did break my nose hooping last Friday, so I'm sorry for the slow video run. However, we are back and we are excited for the playoffs. Now, in today's video, I want to quickly give a shout out to the Phoenix Suns, because these boys have been straight balling and nobody has been talking about them really. They are currently second in the West. Now, this team is an honorable mention. They are not part of my 6 teams that are contenders. However, I wanted to quickly give them their comeuppance because they have been hooping. Now, anytime you got CP3, you got D-Book, and you got Ayton, you're gonna have a chance in the playoffs. So first of all, they're 1.5 games back in the West of first place, which of itself is absolutely incredible. These boys are straight balling. Now, CP3, top floor general in the league besides LeBron James, arguably a top 5 point guard of all time. You already know when the game slows down and it gets to half court offense, CP3 is going to pick the other team apart. Then you got D-Book. Dude is a certified bucket. Man can give you 30 any night. And you got DeAndre Ayton, who is currently averaging 15-point double-double. Now, I think Ayton is going to be the key in the playoffs. We know what we're getting from CP3. We know what we're getting from D-Book. But can Ayton step up in that role? Anyways, guys, let's hop into the 3 teams that I believe are contenders in the West, starting off with the Utah Jazz. And I know you guys are like, Utah, boo, ain't nobody want to hear about Utah. But guys, I'm not just going to be like the media that just bashes Utah. These dudes are a legitimate title contending team. Now, in a year that has been so crazy, so many injuries, you got some of the top stars are currently out right now. Utah, while Donovan Mitchell is a little bit injured, this team is a straight certified real team that can get buckets. They got six hoopers on their lineup averaging more than 10 points a game. You got Ingles, Bogdanovich, Clarkson, 6th man of the year. And in a year where there's been so much injury, so much going on, uncertainty, you really got to give props to a team like the Utah Jazz. They're coached well. They've got a good defense. They've got a ton of offensive options, and they're just a good built team, all right? There's something to be said about a team that just has a good support system and they know how to play basketball. It's going to be very interesting. Utah Jazz, they're going to be a great team to watch, all right? Now, the second team I've got is the Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles Clippers are built to win. Now, anytime you guys have 2 elite wings in PG and Kawhi, you are poised to win an NBA championship. Now, I don't know why anyone hasn't talked about this, but the addition of Rondo is absolutely amazing for this Los Angeles Clippers team. They have been missing a true point guard, and Rondo is a certified floor general. Now, it is going to be interesting to see how they're going to work in the playoffs, but if choke artist PG can stay hooping like he is hooping now, boy oh boy, can they give the Los Angeles Lakers a run for their money. Spoiler alert, that is my 3rd team. However, Rondo, massive pickup, all right, guys. And we'll see how Tyronn Lue is going to make adjustments with PG and Kawhi in the playoffs. However, these guys need to win. If they don't win, it is considered a failure. You've got a really great assembled team. However, Serge Ibaka has been out for 19 games. He needs to come back healthy. Otherwise, this team will not be able to win with such elite bigs in the West. Now, moving on to my 3rd team. That's right, the Los Angeles Lakers. They are my pick to win back-to-back NBA championships, barring injury. All right, we know AD's out. He will be coming back this week. Braun is still out. So I'm really just worried about them getting the reps back in. And, they have a new acquired Drummond. They got Ben McLemore. They're going to have to readjust. However, if there's going to be anyone that's going to be able to adjust faster than the average NBA player, it is going to be LeBron James. And I think their first round matchup right now, it's looking like Denver. They can adjust on the fly with Denver because Jamal Murray will be out. That should be an easy round for them now. Sorry, Nikola Jokic, you have been hooping, but Anyway, Lakers are the only team in the NBA currently constructed for the playoffs where they can go small or big, all right? They have a legitimate lineup where they can go big with Drummond and AD or Gasol, or they can use Keith at the 5 and they can go small and they can just surround Braun and AD with shooters. Now, I'm very interested in shout out Coach Vogel. Lakers have been without their 2 top stars for the past month and a half now, pretty much, and they have been afloat. They're still 5th in the West. Shout out to Vogel, man. This dude is a great coach, and I'm super excited to see him in the playoffs. But let's move over to the East because there are some great teams in the East. Now, it isn't as stacked in the East. However, my first team to come out possibly of the East is the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks have been a great team for the past few years. They have been winning the regular season with the best record. However, this year, they have gotten rid of Eric Bledsoe, who has been choking in the playoffs, and they have added Drew Holiday. And guys, do not sleep on such a small move. Drew Holiday is a certified bucket, and he is a great floor general. Now, I'm super excited to see what he's going to do in the playoffs in terms of his, IQ and getting the ball to Giannis. The real question here with the Bucks is, can Giannis overcome his lack of a jump shot when the play slows down? It's going to be very interesting. They can give the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers a run for their money because they are a big team and they have a lot of scorers. They actually have 6 guys averaging more than 10 points, with Middleton scoring over 20 and Giannis scoring close to 30. This team can make it to the finals and they can win. They got a puncher's chance. All right, moving on to my 5th team, my second team from the East. That is the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid is having a monster year. Doc Rivers, he's not getting enough credit. This dude is an amazing coach. All right, he's got the most lengthy resume out of any team that has a title contending shot. All right, Doc Rivers, he knows how to win, and he clearly is gelling with this Philly system. I love it. The real question is for these guys is Ben Simmons. All right, can Ben Simmons step up in the playoffs? We shall see. He isn't a shooter. However, Philadelphia front office, shout out to them. They grabbed Danny Green, Seth Curry. They now have the floor spaced for Simmons to attack and kick, and Embiid has a lot of room to work in the post. Now, we shall see, because Philly's size should be giving Brooklyn a problem. And moving on to my 3rd team from the East and 6th team overall, it is the Brooklyn Nets. Now, this is no surprise. You got 3 of the most lethally assembled freaking scorers ever. This is probably the most lethal team ever in terms of their top 3 players. KD, bucket. Harden, bucket. Irving, bucket. I mean, what can I say? However, I am concerned about these guys. They've only played 7 games together, and while you can be a straight bucket, if you're playing New York style one-on-one ISO ball pickup, yeah, you can just get buckets. But when the game slows down in the playoffs, guys, and you're playing amazing D, it's not that easy. All right, I am concerned. These guys, you can't just go into the playoffs against the best teams, best coaches, and just expect to wing it when you have no chemistry. Guys, there's a lot to be said for chemistry. It is a team game, and in the playoffs, it is different basketball. It's not just straight up ISO. All right, we know that pretty much they got D'Antoni, Steve Nash. This is pretty much a D'Antoni system they have in Brooklyn. It's a lot of offense, don't really care about the defense, and what we've seen in past years is D'Antoni offenses, yeah, they're great in the regular season. They score you high in the seedings because you win a lot of games. However, they've been proven to not really work in the playoffs. However, we shall see. Anyways, guys, those are my picks for the top contending teams for the 2021 NBA Finals. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am back in action. I'm about to get my nose rebroken today, so shout out to me. Hopefully this shit doesn't hurt too much. But anyways, guys, pretty much like 13, 14 games left in the regular season. I'm hyped to see how the rankings finish out, and I'm hyped to get into the playoffs. I hope everyone gets, fixes their injuries, because I want to see a full-hearted team. I want to see all the heavyweights, all the juggernauts out throwing punches. It is going to be crazy in the West. The East isn't as serious. However, it's going to be a great playoff run. So if you guys did enjoy that video, hit the like button. My name is Wiseman from Better Through Ball. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Peace.